Hey everybody, Henry Becker, Director of Research with Lighthouse Wealth Management. And in this quick video, I'm going to talk about gross domestic product, or US GDP. And the reason I'm going to talk about this is if you read our weekly newsletter that we send out, a lot of times I give a brief synopsis of the week ahead as well as the week that just was with economic data points. And a lot of times I focus on the consumer, on spending, on those types of things. And the reason for that is the US is a consumer-driven economy. So GDP, gross domestic product, is simply the totality of all goods and services produced in the United States, whether it's a US company or not, meaning if BMW makes, well they do, BMW makes cars here in the United States, that counts in the GDP numbers. So to give you a better framework, let's flip over to my desktop and have a look quickly at a chart of US GDP from the most recent report. Okay everybody, welcome to my desktop. Here we have a chart of data pulled out of the Bureau of Economic Analysis, which is a part of the US government. And we have real GDP, gross domestic product, components in billions of dollars. And what I've done is I've highlighted the broad categories in yellow, as you can see, personal consumption expenditures, gross private domestic investment, net exports, meaning exports minus imports, which were currently a negative for us, for the US economy, and then government expenditures. So what I want to focus on really is what is the primary driver in the U.S. economy, which is personal consumption. You can see of the over 19 trillion in GDP, 13 trillion is personal consumption expenditures. And of that, you have goods and services, durable, non-durable, and you can see by far the largest section is services. And this goes to the fact that the U.S. economy is a service-related, consumption-related economy. 70% of the economy is consumption-oriented. So now you have a bit of a framework of understanding what the big components of GDP, and you've seen the reality is consumer spending is a big driver. Services are a big driver in GDP. So now you have I think a better idea of why I tend to lend weight towards things that affect the consumer and spending and those types of things. So hopefully this video gave you a little bit more understanding of gross domestic product, GDP. If you have any questions, issues, concerns, please feel free to reach out anytime. Happy to handle any questions you might have. Thank you.